Hey, how's it going, guys? Welcome to my review of Deadpool on the PC. Now, if you guys don't know, I do my videos a little differently than other game reviewers. Basically, for the PC games, I look at the game's settings options first because my channel is very focused on PC hardware and whatnot. And I really look at how the game runs, what kind of different settings the game has to, graphically. And yeah, so let's get straight into this. And I always go into the settings first, and let's go into the graphics option. Now, right off the bat, I knew that this game was going to be a game that wouldn't have a lot of options. This was a game that was kind of low-key, and it was coming out on the consoles and the PC, and when a game doesn't have a very high budget and it's coming out on the consoles, the developers are usually more focused on the consoles. Then they kind of do a rush job to get it on the PC, and right here, this is kind of depressing. Graphics, let's see if we can get it again. Low, medium, high, and extra. That is piss poor. There's nothing like anti-aliasing. There's nothing like, textures. It's just so vague. It's low, medium, high, and extra, and I really don't like that when game developers do that. It's a real rush job from the developers, and I really like when a game, has graphics, but then it goes more in depth with, like, textures, shadows, high-res textures. Do you want this, that, AA, physics, all this stuff, and this is sorely missing from Deadpool. It was to be expected because of the game's very low budget, and it's disappointing because of how good the game I think is, but it's them's the breaks. The game had such a low budget that the developers, unfortunately, the guys over at High Moon couldn't focus on the PC features of the game, so I guess that's how it had to be. They had to skip out of that part. But moving on to the game itself, because this is a two-pronged review, the features of the game on the PC, and then the game itself. Deadpool is a game that if you're just looking for a really fun action game, this is not what you're going to find. It plays similarly to a game like Devil May Cry, but definitely not as robust. What this game relies on is the comedy. The game is funny as all hell. The dialogue is so hilarious, and if you're a fan of Deadpool, the comic book character, you have to play this game. It's so much fan service, so much shots at things, just shots at things like Zelda, Mario. At one part of the game, it actually turns into a top-down 8-bit RPG, and Deadpool is playing it, basically taking a shot at Zelda, takes a shot at other Marvel characters, other DC characters, just an awesome, fan service. That's what this game is. If you're really into that superhero universe, you're gonna really enjoy this game because the gameplay isn't up to snuff, but if you're into that whole universe, you're really gonna get an extra kick out of it. But if you are just looking for an action game, this isn't really gonna do you justice because the gameplay mechanics aren't that robust. The variety isn't that high. I mean, there are different weapons, but they're kind of the same thing. It's just mainly upgrades. You have different guns, but again, the variety kind of dwindles towards the end of the game, and there's really no replay value because after you beat it once, there's really nothing to do again. No really collectibles, no real, secret dungeons or anything, secret game modes or anything like that. 3 difficulties, and, the game relies, like I said before, the game relies on fan service, and if you're into the Marvel DC universe or, all the superhero universe, you're really going to enjoy this game. You're really going to get a kick out of, all the shots this game takes at other superheroes. So yeah, thanks for watching my review of Deadpool. I know it's a little shorter, but the game is short. There's really not a lot to it, and, they kind of skipped out on the graphics settings. So thanks for watching this video, guys. I know it's different from what I usually do, but leave a like, comment if you enjoyed this, and I will do these for every game that comes out. And yeah, I'll catch you guys later. Peace.